Securing a software engineering job in 2025 became a lot harder than the last decade in the software industry due to large number of layoffs and also AI and automation. If the job seekers are not properly prepared for the tech interviews and don't know what to expect during an interview, it's really hard to getting an offer. In this video, I will explain what are the current scenario of the job market and also how you can prepare well for the upcoming interviews. Hello viewers, my name is Imran. I'm in the software industry for last 12 years and worked Microsoft, Amazon, Oracle in the past. I secured multiple fan company offers in the past. If you are new to this channel and preparing for job interview, consider subscribing. There are a few steps you need to follow if you are looking for tech job in 2025. I will explain there are 5 different steps in the process where you would be better suited for upcoming job interviews. Let's talk about step number 1. When you are looking for job, the first step is to figure out what are the possible positions you should apply. It's always better to look for best suited 30 positions than applying for thousands of positions blindly. When you are looking for job, take a look at the job descriptions and figure out actually if there is a 75% match at least from your skill set to the position they are looking for. Then you have a better shot of securing an interviews. Let's talk about step number 2. When you figure out what type of positions you want to apply, update your resume based on the job postings and your skill set. You want to write your resume in a way so that the potential employers get a good grasp of your skill set and how much value you can bring to the table for the company. When you are writing the resume, you should always consider what are your skill set, what was your relevant experience before, and also what are the value propositions. That means what are the value you will bring to the table for the possible company. By showcasing some of the measurable skill set or metrics from your previous job. Step number 3, you should apply for these positions. Before applying for the job online, try to figure out if you can find someone who can refer you for the job. You should always look into LinkedIn if you can find someone who in your connection who works in the company. You can always look into the people who posted the job in LinkedIn or other job boards. You can reach out to the recruiters or hiring manager by using email. You can also look into your school alumni who worked in the companies. If you want to know more little bit about the job posting, you can look into my LinkedIn profile where I basically posted previous recruiters or actually hiring managers job posting in the LinkedIn feed. Let's talk about step number 4. You need to prepare accordingly based on the job posting and also the interview requirements. First thing, you will talk to recruiters. And before preparing for this recruiter call, you should always research about the company and also the company products, what they are looking for. Obviously, prepare the answer for why are you interested about this position. Let's talk about the technical interview preparation. So when you are preparing for technical interviews, you should be comfortable answering any computer science fundamental type questions. You should be always comfortable about data structure and algorithm. So prepare a lot solving coding problems in LeetCode or HackerRank type of competitive programming side. You can look into the previous company questions in Glassdoor or LeetCode. Consider scheduling a mock interview. Some of the companies offer these options for the potential employees, and also prepare for system design interviews. So if you need help with the system design interview, you can take a look at the few resources I shared in the description section. Let's talk about the behavioral interview preparation type. In this case, most of the time, the potential interviewer will ask you a lot about the company leadership principles if you're applying for Amazon or other type of behavioral questions. You should always follow STAR method where you can answer any question based on situation, task, action, and results. Some of the common STAR method questions are, do you have any previous conflict with your managers or colleagues? And how do you measure customer obsessions, or actually did you miss any deadline before, and how did you overcome those scenarios? Let's talk about the interview date. So if you get an interview call, most probably virtually on-site or actual on-site interviews, congratulations, you are already very close to your dream job. Few things I always want to point out. in the interview date, get enough sleep. If you don't have enough sleep, you might not be better prepared for the interview. In the interview date, warm yourself up by solving at least one coding problem in the morning, because then you can remove your early morning jitters. When you are providing a solution to the interviewer, ask a lot of clarifying questions, right? So if you ask a lot of clarifying questions, you would be able to understand what the interviewer is looking for in the solution. Think out loud, explain your solutions in clear terms, and if there is any feedback from the interviewer, try to understand what his or her point of view and can he accommodate those suggestions in your interview. Be open-minded about the problem solutions. Don't get stuck about solving in a very specific way. Try to think about how to make it more scalable, and think about how to reduce single point of failure and what are the different edge case scenario when you are providing solution. Always think about what will happen if there are millions of customer or billions of customer. Like most of the tech companies nowadays, they have billions of customer in one or two of their product. And finally, prepare questions for the interviewer, because that actually show you are genuinely interested about the company, and it also helps you to understand about the company products and company features, and you can talk about those interesting options during the interview. When you are done with the interview, reach out to the recruiters, just sending an email note that actually you really enjoyed the interview and when can we expect to get a feedback. If you receive a positive feedback from the interviewers, congratulations. And otherwise, just be preparing, because ask for feedback and try to figure out what went wrong if you don't get the offer and how can you better prepare for the next one. If you want to learn more how to craft your resume or just to prepare coding interviews, I will link a couple of video links here in the screen. You can watch those to better prepare for your interviews. Good luck with the interview.